Alrighty, we are back on the Heikle map server, where actually there's been two additions since I was last on here. And by last on here, I mean last recorded. Parkour Town has been added, and even more recently, Winter Paradise here. And as I fail this easy jump, go ahead and pop up here. We're gonna do Winter Paradise in this video here. I've been running through it a lot, and I actually found some pretty cool tricks. I got the notification on the Heilk server yesterday, but we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it here. It's relatively short. It is only 25 levels. Go ahead and miss that jump there, knocked into the side. So yeah, it is only 25 levels, and it's not the longest ladder skip there. I wonder how fast that actually is. I'm gonna wait for him. That one's person sensitive. There we go. But yeah, it's actually a really fun map, and it was really fun to go through and find all of the different skips and everything. I'm gonna run through it normally to the best of my ability, and then probably in a separate video, probably the one that I'm gonna record right after this, I'm going to do the some of the skips that I learned how to do. I know that there's already slime glitches. I've seen people talking about them in chat. Um, and still have yet to learn how to do any slime glitches. But that's alright. So we will just keep going through normally. A little slime jump here. And it is relatively quick. Last night actually, I was working on just running through and making myself more familiar with the map. I got my PB down to, I think it's 8 minutes 48 seconds right now. I could be wrong. We'll find out at the end. Um, but it's really nicely themed. Um, and like he keeps saying, it's only 25 levels, so it's relatively short and sweet. And who doesn't love short, sweet parkour maps that are also really good at what they do? And that's one of these. I was attempted to skip there, and I had to stop myself, and then I forgot where I was. Just taking a break over the winter break. I also forgot what recording was like too, so I'm kind of all over the place, but that's all right. Keep heading up through here. My favorite level is coming up really quick, or at least my current favorite level is. Just have to make it there first. It is not this one. It's just a little further ahead. Head around this way, onto the sleigh. Bring it this way. This level is really cool. Oh, there's lots of people down here. I wonder if that's a Neo that I just learned about. That's fun. There's so many people down here. Typically there's not this many people. There wasn't last night when I was playing. Alright, go ahead and head up here. As you notice, you get a lot of heights after you come out of the, oh, that's not good. You get a lot of height after you come out of that bubble stream, and wink wink, nudge nudge, that may or may not be a skip that we're gonna look at later. It depends on how quickly I get this done here. Alright, you want to jump across here to go to the next one. And head up this way. Could come this way. Get down there. There we go. This level is really cool too. I think people are slime glitching. I think this is where one of the slime glitches is, but I'm not going to worry about it because I still have no idea how to do them. Theoretically though, there is a potential skip if you were to make a very precise jump. This is my favorite level, this one. And it's because of a tiny skip that we don't get to see in this run. But yeah, theoretically, if you were to make a very precise jump to the edge of one of those candy canes, you wouldn't even have to slime glitch, and you could skip most of that candy cane level. Jumped a little bit too early there. Let's try that again. Bring it around. Not jump off that way. There's so many people. Why is there so many people here? Kind of just ignoring chat. I had to, it was going crazy, chat was. So I had to turn chat size down so I could actually see what I'm doing here. Little cool use of the waterlogged slabs. You don't see that too often. I'm not sure if you can do that without commands. I have to imagine that you would be able to. That's not how you do that part. It's also not how you do that part. Typically, you can just come right up there. You probably jump over to the warped fence too, instead of going on top of the slime. But I don't think it really matters in the end. This is a part that I hope I don't jinx myself by saying it, that I've never been down to the farthest down at the bottom. I've never been all the way down there. I always forget. Okay, yes, and then you have to go this way. This part's kind of annoying. I've been actually practicing ice boating on a single player world, but this is just super narrow. Sometimes it glitches a little bit, but it's not too bad. First time I failed that jump, that's fun. I am trying to go through this as quickly as possible. I don't think it's going to be a PB, but just for the sake of the time of the video, I don't want this to take absolutely forever. So I'm trying to be a little bit mindful of that. I'm sure there's already world records and everything. Might have to check those out in another one. Head through there, not hit the fence. Fall all the way down. I've been kind of scoping out this area. There's probably a faster way to do that, but it probably requires some pretty precise jumps, and if you're going for speed, you might not have the time to set all of those up. So I've just been ignoring them for the time being. Head up this elevator here. Get up to here. You have to make it around, down through the snowbank. This is a really cool section too. I like what they did with all the different woods and the trapdoors. It looks super nice. Then we have to come around here, and then up onto here and across. Double slime jump through here. And even though it is winter paradise, not all of the levels are winter themed, which is nice because it will be very redundant if that were to happen. That's always fun. I don't like falling off there. It's a little bit of a weird jump, and I'm kind of prone to fall off, so it happens every now and again. But it's not horrendous when it happens. Some jumps there. And we are coming up, this is 24, I believe. And instead of a tower climb, we get a tree climb, which is thematically appropriate, and I do appreciate that. It is a nice switch up. I know that if you try to do this too fast, it is very easy to fall. There are slime blocks at the bottom, so you could potentially bounce back to another ledge, but doing that is kind of, risky. I mean, obviously you don't want to fall all the way, as it were. And sometimes the tree section here can be a little bit confusing, and you just have to try to figure out where to go. But then as soon as you see these glass blocks, you are at the end. Head up through this portal, and then you're going to go ahead and jump across the sleigh here and the reindeers. Make sure you don't fall between them. We got Rudolph here. And then in good old paradise fashion, you ended out with the double slime jump, and I missed it. I actually missed it. Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. It's because I stopped my momentum on the first one. Alright, speed tree. It's going to be the fastest tree climb that you've ever seen in your entire life, as I almost miss half the jumps. It'll be great. Trust. up here, and then around to the left. This is the tunnel. Up through here. Ladders here. I would like to come up to the top and then just jump off. I think there's probably a faster way to do it, but it's kind of up in the air. Alright, we're going to make sure to not fail the reindeers. Well, we didn't fail the reindeers, we failed the slime, but we're going to make sure not to fail either. Head up through here, visit Rudolph, and just hold forward. There, I stopped it for a second, but this shouldn't be as bad. We should make this one. There we go. Go ahead and make it here. Snow layers can be a little bit difficult to parkour on. And then also get all the way up to the top here. I don't think it's a PB. Taking damage here. Let's see what it says. Yeah. Okay, so just about 10 minutes. 8:48 is my PB. I think we should have enough time to go through and start looking at a whole bunch of the different skips. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. As you notice, this is a relatively small lobby. You can go this way. There's also stuff up there to go and explore. I'm not going to worry about that this video. Candy canes right here. Head up. I believe you can jump from this snow layer up. I don't think you can do it from any further back. Yeah, so I think it's this one. As you jump over here. So apparently this is a skip, and like I said, I just learned it. I'm not sure how much faster that is, but it is something that you can do. Preemptively jump just a little bit before that the logs stop moving upwards. That'll increase your time. Through here. Sometimes what I've noticed is that some of the trapdoors will be flipped out when you're trying to do jumps, and they can actually really hurt you. I don't believe the trapdoor needs to be out. I think you can make it, but you can always MLG it as you're coming in. Those trapdoors don't go anywhere. I believe there's just a player head here. This one's really cool. I taught myself this one. I saw a lot of people trying to slime glitch and get up to there. And you're really close. As long as you don't clip the wall, you are really close in terms of height to being able to get up here. You're just missing that extra little bit. And then I thought, well, why don't you just use the fence, because it's half a block higher. That's not how you do it though. I completely missed the jump, so we're gonna try this again. So you just use the fence. It's half a block higher, and then you don't have to slime glitch or anything, and you just make it through. So that one was really cool. Head this way and around. There's probably some really crazy optimizations with going on like this side of the fences, but they're so precise. I don't know how realistic it would be to actually start working on that or not. This room's pretty standard, and I believe, no, this one has a pretty fun one. So once you drop down here, you have to make sure that you don't miss any of these jumps, because I don't think you can get back up. I haven't thoroughly explored it, but you take the water stream back up. You're here, and you make it this way, and you come around, and then you can just do this. And this is a trapdoor that you can reach from here, so you just flip it out, and then that saves you a little bit of time. This little nether section here, I believe it's pretty standard. I mean, you don't have to go to the tree, which I'm sure I did just in my first run through. In here, I know you can go up the hay bales on the side. I don't know how much faster it is. I do know that you don't have to go on the house, but you're coming in at a weird angle, so it's probably better to just go on the house anyways. I guess I'll have to take a look at the world records. I wonder what the world records are. If I had to guess a number, probably like, I don't know, so 6 or 7 minutes, maybe even lower. This part's really fun. You come up from here, and you can, you don't have to go around. You can make this jump to the fence, um, so long as you actually time it, um, and jump at the right time. I'm gonna try it one more time. Okay, there it is. And then you can just jump here. The easier version is going up to there and then jumping here, here, or somewhere, but I think that's probably the quickest way. And then you don't have to stop. It's just a sprint jump over. Um, Not like that because that's way too far and it's up half a block. Um, Missed it. Yep. All right. I gotta calm down and move on. That was, did I just miss the fence altogether? That's kind of weird. All right, let's try that again. Missed it again. All right, we're gonna do the easier version now. For sake of showing it off. Yeah. That's what it's for. Okay. You can get over to here. This isn't powdered snow. And I was trying to work on stuff with this, but you can land on that ledge up there, but you're a block short of being able to actually get back up. Oh, so I guess this is what the other person did. It's not as difficult as I thought it was because you have that angle. So long as you don't hit the wall. Okay, that's kind of cool. Bring it around. That would definitely save time because you don't have to go all the way around. How much? I have to expect that it would be minimal. Um, but a time save is a time save. So for this section, you want to end up landing on that fence. It's right there. And so I found that if you enter at this back one and you kind of like hold sprint and jump and forward, you can kind of land on the fence. You don't have to go all the way around then come up that above elevator and then come this way. You can just skip it, which is fun. I don't believe that there's skips in here. I was experimenting with that wall. I don't remember where I was trying to jump from it. I think up to here, but you have to enter it from the skull, otherwise you can't get up. So it's just not a favorable angle. And I haven't done a whole lot of exploring, so sometimes I'll fall down and I'm just realize that I've never actually looked behind me when I fall. So here, I'm pretty sure there's a couple of slime glitches. I think you're just short of being able to land on that ledge. But I think theoretically, if you were to get the very edge pixel of this candy cane here, let's try that again. I'll have to get back up there. Right here, this may be a possible jump or slime glitch, but um, I don't know. You're just barely short, so you would need a little bit more momentum in order to make that. But trying to do that fast is kind of rough. You're just barely short, and obviously I can't precisely hit the corner every single time, but then yeah, so hypothetically it's possible, or you slime glitch and then that'll make it easier to, um, and this section, I mean, I don't think there's too much you can do. This is a really cool section. So you fall through here and you end up down in the bottom of the cave. Um, you actually want to end up going over to the other side of the wall, which you can't do. There's two ways to do it. The way that I found myself is way more difficult, and you go from the stair up to here, and it is very precise, um, and it's very, very difficult. I'm going to try this a couple more times and see if I can get it. I don't expect to, just because of how precise it is, but um, it is it is possible. It is the way that I did it. Um, and then as I was trying this, somebody else entered from up there, I guess it would be. And see, I'm like going here, and before I can jump, I go off to the bottom one. Man, this is all right. All right, it's possible. It's doable. Trust me, because that's how I did it the first time. The way easier method is to just jump from the snow layers, um, and then crouch. And I think you want to take this angle here. How did I do it yesterday? I know you have to like. Okay, no, you don't even have to. I tricked myself. You just come here, and then you treat it like a head hitter. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you just treat it like a head hitter, and then you just make it up on the wall. And then you head down here, you fall through here. That puts you at the top of the cave, and it gives you this favorable position to go on the outside and then cut through here too. So that's really cool. Come around. This one's fun. I mean, technically you don't have to. I don't know if you have to crouch or not, but then that's also an option. So, provided that you don't miss the jump. Let's try that again. You can always get up to here. I'm gonna try crouching. Actually, I'm not gonna go for the for the edge block here. Go up here and crouch. I don't think I jumped far enough. I'm making an absolute fool of myself right now, but that's okay. Because it's all in the name of skips. There we go. I can't tell if I crouched or not. I feel like I crouched too late. But just experiment with it. It's here. Then you can just kind of climb this and you skip going all the way around. Once you get up to here, uh, for the very, 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 very small amount of people that actually watch my channel, you can head up to here, as long as you don't swim out. Um, so you don't swim out of it. You will know. Stop it, berry bushes. I forget. It's right here. From the Halloween one, it is Jimmy. This is where Jimmy is. Behold the mighty Jimmy. So that's fun. That was really fun when I found it. I was running through it and the water kept throwing me off. I'm like, why would I be able, why is there water? And then it turns out, Jimmy's up there. That's where Jimmy is. So it was very worth. Um, let's head through here. I don't think there's anything in this section, to my knowledge. I mean, the optimization of going up just barely the side, and then I hold space that entire time, which is why I'm getting so much height. Make sure you land on that fence, otherwise you don't have enough height to make it all the way up here. And yeah, like I said, I don't think there's too much that you can do. I know that you don't have to go all the way down, you can just jump to here. I'm not sure if that's faster or not. My brain tells me that it is, because you don't have to go all the way down, hit the slime, and then come back up. But just, take that with a grain of salt, and then you have to come this way. I always like to stop my momentum so I don't get caught underneath there. Boat section. Boat section is, I mean, you can get out as soon as you pass the glass, really. But you can also, there's also this way down here, and I'm not sure what's faster. It's probably faster. I'll be honest, it's probably faster, but you have to make that U-turn. So if you're good at boating in tight spaces with boating in tight spaces on ice, then that might be a skip for you. I really thought I was gonna miss that. That trapdoor just saved my life. A route that I was experimenting with was going on this side of the chorus and not clipping it to lose my speed. So you would go on this side. I'm gonna just set it up. You go on this side, and then you can jump here, and I'm sure that'll save like half a second or something. Through here, let's see, is there anything in here that's noteworthy? It's this section. There's maybe something that you can do here. This is possible. It's a 3-block Neo. I'm not even going to attempt it. I've never completed a 3-block Neo in my life ever, so I'm not going to attempt it. I know. So sometimes I like to turn my camera and strafe into slime blocks when I'm falling. Don't clip that corner. That will kill your momentum and then you won't make it up. I've done that a couple times in a few runs. Not very fun. Go ahead and head up. If you are jumping from here, you will land down there. So don't immediately jump when you get off the vines. And then once we get up here, you take this side, and then you go through here. This section's really cool. This one has a really easy skip. I'm gonna try to do it without stopping. You just take that. You just go from here to here instead of having to go all the way up and over. Um, I'm ah this platform right here from there. It seems possible. I just don't know what I would have to do to pull it off. Slime glitch is the obvious answer. Um, but as we've discussed, those aren't for me, so I will not be doing those. And we head up here. The first time I played this map, I jumped all the way to here without using the slime, and then I jumped to there and then missed this jump. Turns out if you do that, you can just come over here um, and make it up. You don't have to go all the way back. And then for 24, you can probably skip the ice altogether, so long as you actually make the jump. Um, I've only tried it once, and I nailed it first time. Just kind of make it around. I mean, yeah, if you land down here, you can make it still. As for tree climb, I don't think there's a lot of things. There's probably just some very specific camera angles to optimize your movements so you don't get stuck on a whole bunch of blocks. Um, so like for example, like go through there, you wouldn't want to hit any blocks. This might theoretically be faster. I'm not sure if it is or not. It's using the vine technique that you have to do at the end of Paradise 1 to get up the tree climb, or the tower climb, as I guess I refer to it. This is the true tree climb. And then just as a little added bit, I fell. That's not good. I'm pretty sure you can make it back up from up here without having to go too far down. Yeah, there we go. Um, I don't think it serves any purpose, but you can. So this is a head hitter, and if you do it, you can land on that gold block. That's not how you do it, but you can get there. I don't believe you can go anywhere else from there, but that's kind of cool. I've never checked around back here. Yeah, probably for good reason. Okay. Um, and then I am literally just going to hold forward this entire time. It looks like it's fine. Alright, so you should just be able to hold forward that entire time and then make it. And with that, I always have to climb up to the top of this at the end. It's kind of the tradition. This is going to be way longer. This is going to be like 26 minutes or something. Or not 26, but 16. Yeah, that makes way more sense. But yeah, that is Winter Paradise, and this got way longer than I actually wanted it to be. But those are all of the skips and everything that I found. But next time we will be doing Parkour Town, and it has a really cool concept, and we will discuss that next time. So I will see you guys next time.